DJ Khaled is arguably one of the worst artists in mainstream rap, but not necessarily because his music is bad. There's a couple reasons that I think personally DJ Khaled is one of the worst artists in the rap game right now. And I'm sure you're familiar with him. You can come up with a couple as well. But if you aren't familiar with DJ Khaled himself, let me give you a quick, brief rundown. DJ Khaled has actually been in the rap game a very long time. And indeed, he's actually 46 years old. He looks pretty good for his age, I'm not gonna lie. And he's also been pretty cocky for quite some time now. There's DJs and there's DJ Khaled. There's radio stations and there's 99 Gems. He started DJing at a young age, and later he worked at a record shop in New Orleans, where he met Lil Wayne Birdman by chance in 1993. This was right around the time that Lil Wayne was actually getting signed. Lil Wayne was pretty young, so he got really lucky meeting these people. He also met Fat Joe pretty early on in his career as well. He eventually got into radio and had his own show, which is one of the biggest shows in Florida, man. And he used his industry connections and his radio notoriety to start releasing his own music. In the 2000s, his first song was called Holla At Me, and it had Lil Wayne, Fat Joe, Paul Wall, and Rick Ross on it. His first songs were basically to start his career. He just got really lucky meeting all these people early on, and he would continue to grow with them. But I'm not really trying to discredit DJ skills. I'm sure he was pretty good at the time, but it wasn't like some amazing artist or anything. And that's basically kind of the short version of how DJ Khaled got his foot in the industry. So, what are the reasons that make me think he's one of the worst artists in the game? Well, I'm glad I have two. First of all, his music isn't that good. I wouldn't have a problem with this at all if it weren't for the fact that he acts like his music is just amazing. There's plenty of worse artists, but there's plenty of better artists as well. It's especially irritating that he hardly does anything to actually even make the music. On occasion he produces, but he isn't much of a producer, as he's an executive producer. If you don't know what an executive producer is, it is basically someone who kind of composes a track in short. What they do is they'll tell people how to maybe make the beat or how they want to sound, and they'll tell the artist that, like the flow to use or how to sing a certain specific way. And to the extent that DJ Khaled does this, I'm not even really sure, man. It'd be a lot cooler if he was creative with this executive producing, but he really isn't. DJ Khaled, for the most part, just makes generic music. I've only seen one video of him executive producing and giving Drake tips on what to do, but that's about it, man. Any clips of him DJing or producing now just get absolutely clowned online because of how bad or mediocre it really is. At this point, I'd personally consider DJ Khaled more of a label executive rather than an artist, because that's what he really is on God. That's why you see everybody as a producer and a DJ now. He got so mad when Tyler the Creator's Igor did better than his album and posted a video dissing Tyler the Creator, which his label ended up making him take down. It's especially funny that Tyler arranged and executively produced his whole album, which is what DJ Khaled claims to do. Tyler still made a better album by himself. If DJ Khaled was a real artist and actually cared about music, he wouldn't have been upset, man. But someone else beating him with a better album, he says he wants to bring people up, but it seems like he really only cares about himself. He's 46 years old, man. Literally all he does is talk about himself, be cocky and shit like that. He also acts like he puts in a ridiculous amount of work in his music, when in reality, it just seems like he just buys a bunch of the songs and just little tweaks this and there and that. He's just telling people what to do, and he thinks they should do. DJ Khaled is literally the cornball of rap. Everything he says is super corny. And I know I'm not the only one that thinks this, because he literally has multiple cringe compilations. And I wanted to clarify this video. It isn't me hating on him as a person. Like I said, I'm hating on his rap persona of DJ Khaled. We the best. He could be a totally cool guy in real life. I mean, he takes good care of his son. It kind of seems like. And sometimes he's kind of funny, so I don't want to be bashing him as a person. But I think his whole "we the best" persona he puts on is just ridiculous, man. And like I said, none of this would be a problem at all if he wasn't claiming to be such a great, superb, amazing artist. When in reality, he's not really much of an artist at all. If you like this video, you might enjoy my most recent video. Anyways, if you enjoy this video, like this video, subscribe, and let me know in the comments, what do you think about this? Is DJ Khaled corny? Is he trash? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching.